Hi everybody, it's Abby and I'm back with a new video. This video is going to be cool room decorations you can use if your mind just doesn't want normal posters or you're feeling crafty and you want to make something. So we're going to start with the things that you can do on canvas. Of course you don't have to do these things on canvas, but I did. So I did this with my fingers. But it's actually with puffy paint, and I know this lighting is horrible, so don't even get me started on that. But it's just pink, orange, yellow, and purple puffy paint, and then I had red glitter glue, and I don't know if you can see the red glitter glue, but yeah, so I made that. And I just squirted the puffy paint on it and took my finger and mixed it. You can obviously use a brush if you want to, but I didn't want to. And then another thing is this. You can't even see it. This isn't just white. This is yellow. But what I did was I took painter's tape and I ripped the tape in half because my painter's tape is thick, and I didn't want that thick of lines, and then I just put it on my canvas differently. Yeah, this looks white or dirty, but it's actually like a pretty bright yellow, and then I just painted them different colors. Some of them are gradients. The yellow one's actually a gradient. It goes from like light yellow to a brighter yellow. That, I don't know what I was doing there. That's kind of gradienty. So yeah, you can totally do that. And then I actually was gonna give this to my teacher who was leaving. She was a student teacher and she was leaving, and I loved her. We had her for a while. All my friends will know her, Miss Tossie. So yeah. My mom's coming out of her room. She's probably gonna come in here. And it just says, "I will always love and miss you, Abby Kane." And then the last one, if you have like a favorite movie, or obviously like a favorite band, or a favorite quote at that, you can paint it on a canvas, is exactly what I did. And I am obsessed with the movies of the Hunger Games and both Divergent, and I've read the Hunger Games series, and I'm currently reading the Divergent series. But you can even ask my friends. Some of them will know that I have an obsession with like Jennifer Lawrence, all of those people from there, and with four, I have an obsession with four and Triss, and the actual actors who portray them in the movies, if that is the right word. And so I did one for the Hunger Games, and I went on the internet and just looked up Hunger Games quotes, and I put images because I don't like clicking on websites. I don't know. So it just says, "May the odds be ever in your favor," and then that's the Mockingjay. I tried really hard on that, and it doesn't look horrible, but it looks a little odd. But you know, everything can't be perfect. And so now we're going to get into more ones that are on paper and things that you can do. If you have any pictures, you can totally either like create a collage with your pictures, or I've seen on some other videos they created like shapes with their pictures, or they've hole punched pictures and put them on a string and like hung them as like garland, if you will, on their wall. But this is just from my friend Kaylee's birthday party last year. We went to the mall and had a scavenger hunt, and my friend Mikey, we got lost from the rest of the group after we finished the scavenger hunt, and we were just shopping around. So we found a photo booth and we took photos, and we chose the one that says Dumb and Dumber, And obviously I'm dumb and he's dumber. Because, like, yeah. And this was when I first got my hair cut. So that's just us. Okay, and so I've made a video about this, but this one's a different one and a better one. It's actually a Christmas present. Probably the worst Christmas present you could get, but yeah. If I show it from the back, it comes out all correct. You're seeing the back right now. So it says keep calm. I say calm. I don't know why. It's actually calm. Calm. Keep calm. I don't know. But you do it down. So, you can write Callum, Ashton, Luke, and Michael. And I haven't found a band that it works with other than them. And then I just wrote their superhero names. So Callum is Cow Pal, Ashton is Smash, Luke is Dr. Fluke, and Michael is Microwave. And then the keep is in their superhero colors. And I'm aware that that's not the exact green that Callum has. Probably not the exact blue. Ash has, and black is black, so yeah. Red, that's a pretty easy color to get close. But, yeah. Okay, and so another one, I got the original idea to do hello and goodbye from my friend Eleni, who, sorry, brain mixed, just, no, from my friend Eleni from school, and so she did hello and goodbye for her door in different, what are they called, languages, and so I wanted to do that, and I asked her if I could do that, and she was like, yeah, and so, she's Greek, so she knows all the Greek stuff. So I copied her Greek stuff, and I actually mostly copied all of her things because she had, when she was working on her goodbye, I was working on my hello, and when she was done with her, when I was working on my hello, she was already done with her hello, so I copied it off of there, but I put it in different places, so they weren't exactly the same. And then when when she finished her goodbye, I just kind of like used the language from her thing to do that. And so then I came up with the idea of doing it with other things besides hello and goodbye. So I have one on my wall right now that is hope in different languages, and then this one is just I love you in different languages. So yeah. The ones on my door are better because they have more colors and are just better laid out and everything, and I wasn't going to take those down. And I ripped a lot of stuff trying to take these off my walls because I'm just an idiot and I don't know how to do that because my brain doesn't work. But anyways, this is just my I love you paper. And so then I know at our Michael's where I live, or your local craft store probably has these. I'm not going to say they do because I've never been to any other craft store besides Michael's. But Michael's, where I live, has adult coloring books. And they're, I think I have one. I don't know where it is. But it came with a bunch of different patterns, and I also have one of these on my door. I already finished it. It was like a lady with really long hair and like plants. So I kind of pictured her as like Mother Nature, but this one's just like a bunch of swirly things, and I colored it in, and they're like color coded like between the groups they have. And then there's just random flowers. And so I hung this on my wall because it's nice. And actually, it was on my refrigerator, and my niece knocked it down, and it fell into water, or liquid. Don't know what it was. But, like, some places, it, like, bled the marker ink and made it, like, go everywhere where it's not supposed to be. But, you know. And so these two are kind of the same, but not really. And so you can do this with any of your favorite bands, your favorite movie, even like a favorite person or a TV show. But I did it. I have three. I have three of them. One's One Direction, one's Little Mix, and one's 5 Seconds of Summer. I'm just showing you the 5 Seconds of Summer one because that was tacks. Yeah, those are what they're called. They were tacked onto the wall, so it was easier to get this down without ripping it. The other ones are taped. And so what I did is I took this piece of paper and I divided it into 5 sections. The Little Mix one is divided into 5 sections, and then the One Direction one is divided into 6 sections, even though Zayn is currently not in the band anymore. But I put him there because I can. And so one of this one, I picked the biggest one to be just 5 Seconds of Summer, like no one in particular. And that's Callum, that's Luke, that's obviously Ashton, and that's Michael. What's in Michael's, it says punk isn't gone, it's just gone pop. And then I have his tattoo of To the Moon and the anchor and the X, and then ashes, we all fall down, is just a hand like that. I worked really hard to draw that, and it looks really awkward. The circle with ash in it, the tally marks, and I tried to draw a bandana. It doesn't look too well. Luke's, it has peace signs, a flower crown, and a penguin, and Callum's has a pair of sunglasses, a beanie, and his tattoo of Roman numerals, which is on his collarbone. And then here it says YouTube, and then one for us, ... and it has the tally marks, like bubble tally marks, and it has Ashton, Michael, Callum, and Luke. And then it says, and then it has another bubble tally mark, and it says you, and then it says, and one for you guys. So yeah, and then that's the date I made it. That's July 25th, 2015, and then it just has different, what does that say? Different names of songs on it. Something's wrong with me. And so this is similar, but different in the ways that I made it. This is the one that I made for me, as you can see, kind of, because everything's backwards. It says Abigail Kane, and then July 7th, 2015. Yeah. And then I just divided this into 4 sections, and this section I drew random shapes and colored them in. This section I drew circles and colored the circles in, and then colored the negative space in black. And then this one that has my name, I did like lines. I didn't use a ruler, that's why it's all like wonky. And this one I attempted chevron. I attempted to do it black and blue, and it looks better on camera than it does in real life. Like in real life, this actually looks horrible. And so, if any of these appeal to you, then I hope I helped you. Other things are, if you have shirts that mean something to you, but they don't fit you anymore, or you don't want to wear them and get them dirty. Like I have an obsession with SpongeBob, and I won a SpongeBob shirt in the 3rd grade from school. So I have that hanging on my wall because 1, it's too small for me, and 2, I'm just not going to wear that. And then when I was in 1st grade, I went to go and see the WWE, like Raw versus SmackDown at a place, I don't remember where it was. And we were there for the actual event of, like, forgot what his name was. He was small and he had a mask. versus The Undertaker, and I wanted The Undertaker to win because that was my favorite. So I have an Undertaker shirt, and it doesn't fit me anymore, so it's hanging on my wall. Oh, hold on, I have to go and get something. I forgot to get this before the video started, but my sister made this for me on, I believe the website is called Shutterfly, and it's a picture collage, oh god, of different pictures. That's me, that's my family and me, that's my niece, that's my brother, and that's my sister and my cousin. And I tried to hang this on the wall with the tack, with this thing, but it just didn't look, what's the word, nice? Yeah. So I took duct tape, because duct tape is my trusty friend, and I taped tacks to the back of it. So the pointy part was facing outwards, and I did that on all four corners, and I stuck it in the wall and pressed down on these parts. Be careful, because tacks are sharp, and I don't want you to hurt yourself. You can get magazines from the store of your favorite band and take out like pictures of their favorite band and hang them on the wall. Some magazines actually come with like small posters in them. I have a lot of those on my wall. Artwork that you have made in school or just on your own. I have shoes I drew in the 4th grade, apples I drew in the 5th grade, I don't know what that's called, that I drew in the 3rd grade, henna hand and Zen tangles that I drew in the 5th grade. It doesn't look that well. Smiley faces that I drew in the 5th grade. Oh, that's it. That I did at school. But anyways, that is it for the video. I'm gonna try and come up with something tonight to record, but I make no promises because it's probably not gonna happen because I don't know what to record. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a nice day. Goodbye.